After all, it's a big compliment to be recognized for your talent. Only the best and brightest celebrities get roasted by the Friars Club. Yeah, just ask Whoopi Goldberg and Ted I mean, Whoopi and Ted, or, you know, Billy and Robin. We all kind of, you know, just hang out, crack jokes by the pool. It's fun, funny, actually. And when Pryor joins us, it's nonstop belly laughs.
Want some wine for the bimbo roast?
Oh, that was a joke, huh? That was a joke. I can take a joke. You don't think I can take it? I can take a joke. Hang on to your funny bone. Let's begin watching the Great Bikini Off-Road Adventure. Bimbo roast. I'm Rhonda Shear at the legendary Friars Club in New York City. This may be the biggest moment in my career, really. I'm about to get roasted by actual friars themselves. Some of the world's top headliners are here tonight. You know, I can barely sit still. Did you know that in the 93-year history of the Friars Club, only a handful of women have been honored in this way? Here comes the roast master. Freddie Roman has performed all over the world. I remember him when he starred in the hit show Catskills on Broadway. He's also the dean of the Friars Club, so I better be sure to laugh at all of his jokes. Maybe he'll sponsor me as a new member, hint. Freddie Roman.
Thank you, Rhonda. May all of you live as long as this evening is going to seem to me. I have been very proudly a part of Friars Roast for the past 25 years, roasting people like Billy Crystal and Richard Pryor, and Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis, Chevy Chase. Why did we sink to this level tonight? To roast someone that only insomniacs know. Rhonda's biggest job in show business so far is her nose job. Followed by the boob job, and then, of course, the ultimate job. And I cleaned that up, ladies and gentlemen. For USA, if this was on the Travel Channel, I could have used the right word. I understand that Rhonda's idol is Barbara Eden from I Dream of Jeannie, because with all that hair, she loves things that come out of a bottle. And you have a host of comedians that are here tonight to pay homage to you, Rhonda. And like me, I'm sure they have no idea why they're here today. And this could be the biggest ratings that USA Cable has gotten since The Love Connection and The People's Court, which was my last appearance on this network. As the station break between those two shows, it did so much for my career. And now my second appearance on USA Cable at the Rhonda Shear Roast. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to the home now. Of course, it's over for me. I've scaled the heights. I hope you enjoy the rest of this roast, Rhonda, and to the ladies and gentlemen, those of you out there, we'll be back to the movie shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the dean of the Friars Club. It's amazing. He flunked out of high school and ends up a dean. Anyway, let's get back to the Great Bikini Off-Road Adventure right here on USA. Up all night. I'm scared of
Each other. And Mother says, what do you call them? He says, we call them homosexuals. He said, really? He says, Mom, do you know there are women here that hug each other and kiss each other? What do you call them? So we call them lesbians. So then, Mom, do you know there are guys here that'll start kissing your feet and work all the way to the top of your head? And Mother says, what do you call them? And Ron says, when they're finished, precious.
I'm Rhonda Shear, yucking it up at my Friars Club roast. Friar Harold Rand co-wrote a book about personal ads throughout history, Dates for the Greats. So maybe I'll learn a few things about my love life. I could use some insight. Here's Harold Rand. Yeah.
Please hold your applause until the very end. Oh, this is the very end. I'm delighted to be here roasting Rhonda Fleming. I was told that this would be a very good career move for me. Well, my book on personal ads, which I co-authored with Doris Chelmo, is called Dates for the Greats, and it's at Barnes & Noble and other bookstores.
How much is it?
It's about $9. But people have asked me questions about personal ads and how effective they can be. So in our book, we answer many questions that are frequently asked about personal ads. And I'll just run through a few with you. Has anyone met through the ads? Answer, many have met. Do people tell the truth? Never. Is it true that men are out for only one thing? Yes. Can I meet a doctor? Only if you're taken to the hospital. Am I responding to ads because of low self-esteem? Yes. Am I placing my ad because of low self-esteem? Yes. If I'm over 60 years of age, how old shall I say I am? 36. How can I verbalize that I'm a nymphomaniac? Very carefully. Now, Rhonda Shear and I have very little in common. As a matter of fact, we only met tonight. But I did a little research before the roast, to do a little background in her life and my life, and my family's history. I found out that my family manufactured pantyhose in Russia many, many years ago. And the only connection with Rhonda was that the pantyhose we did was sheer. Okay, look, we'll keep it down to the very end. Rhonda's great-great-grandmother and my great-great-grandmother were chorus girls together in a very famous nightclub in Russia. It was the only nightclub that was also a pickle herring factory, and it was called the Kipper Cabana. They were part of a statuesque line of chorus girls, about 4 foot 10 inches tall, weighed 148 pounds. They danced with baskets of fruit on their heads, mostly filled with prunes. But years later, we found ourselves in America, and we're here doing a roast for this wonderful woman, whoever she is. I want to thank you, if I can identify the woman. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Harold Rand, the kind of guy who lights up a room every time he leaves it. Anyway, we'll be back with more of USA Up All Night after this. Rhonda Shear, and our next comedian is one of the brightest young stars of the Friars Club. He has been on Letterman, Leno, and hosted for NBC's Later and Comedy Central's Tompkins Square Park. He's roasted Danny Aiello, Buddy Hackett, Kelsey Grammer, and now me. Please welcome Jeffrey Ross.
Thank you so much. This is such an honor. In the great Friars tradition of honoring mediocrity. Now this is really exciting. Henny Youngman, Soupy Sales. This isn't a roast, it's a rot. This isn't a roast, it's a defrosting. Don't ooh me.
Told you that wouldn't work.
You were right. Now, it really is an honor to be up here on this prestigious stage with all these talented comedians and Jackie Martling.
Oh. Wow.
Stewie Stone, that was great. Stewie Stone, everybody. A man who's been doing comedy so long he lost to Mark Twain on Star Search. Rhonda Shear needs no introduction because she has no credits. I love it. Let's see the dress. Can we see the dress without the podium in the room? It's like a hooker on the Enterprise. You look so hot. Now that I see you on TV, I see you as a blonde. Up close, I see you have blacker roots than Kunta Kinte.
Say that again.
Blacker roots than you too. Rhonda Shear is to comedy what Barbara Walters is to comedy. Soupy Sales is here, everybody. Soupy Sales, a lot of people don't realize this, burst on the scene at the same time as the Beatles. Not the band, the life form. Pat Cooper. A lot of people don't realize Pat's an besides the Seinfeld credit that we all saw him on, Pat's work has been honored at all the major festivals, Cannes, Sundance, San Gennaro, and the Feast of St. Anthony's. I think I'm almost done. You know, a lot of people think it's easy. You know, a lot of people think it's easy. How are you, sir?
Not easy.
Didn't mean to wake you. A lot of people, I'm trying to think of a good closer. A lot of people, huh?
Use mine.
I said a good closer.